Today, we are at the port of Nassau. That is right, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the beautiful Mariner of the Seas. My name is Tyler, and in this episode of the show, we are taking you through our day in Nassau, Bahamas, here on board the beautiful Mariner of the Seas. It is moments before we pick up our Port of Nassau harbor pilot, and we will be heading inbound here in just a moment. I can see the pilot boat on the horizon, and that means it is time to begin our inbound transit here to the Port of Nassau. So there you go, folks. That is going to do it for the early morning arrivals here at the Port of Nassau. It is a packed house today here with pretty much every dock at the port being utilized here. Disney Wish, of course, Canaveral-based ship, also the Lure of the Seas, another Canaveral-based ship, and of course the Mariner of the Seas, the longest-based Canaveral ship out of all of us. But even though the Mariner, when you watch this video, it's in Texas right now, so no longer Canaveral-based, but still very cool to see all of the arrivals. Hope you enjoyed the footage. A lot still coming up in this episode of the show. We've got some big plans coming up, which you will see here shortly, either in this video or a separate video. Yeah, that is yet to be determined if it will be in this video or a separate one, which I think will be a separate one. So stay tuned. Can't comment too much on it because I don't want to spoil a surprise here. So stay tuned for that.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tor and I work here, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all back on board the beautiful Mariner of the Seas. At least I hope you're all with us now, because we have now left Nassau and we are going to be spending the next day and a half at sea before we arrive in Port Canaveral early on Monday morning. And our total distance to Port Canaveral is 350 nautical miles, or 400 statute miles. But we are going to go a little bit roundabout. We're going to head north from here, west across the Northwest Providence Channel, out into the Straits of Florida, where we're going to do a couple of donuts tomorrow before we head north along the coast of Florida towards Port Canaveral for an early Monday arrival. And I certainly hope that you enjoyed our stay in Nassau today and that you got to experience some of the nice things they have to offer here on this very charming little town in Bahamas. At least the weather held up very, very nicely, and it looks like this weather is going to be with us also for tonight and at least for most of tomorrow. We are expecting clear skies this evening, southeasterly winds around 10 miles or so. That will be mostly behind us, so up on deck we should have very nice and calm conditions. And also very light seas here up in the Providence channels. Maybe as much as 2 feet or so, or just under a meter high. So we shouldn't have much movement in the ship at all. And also for tomorrow we are expecting partly cloudy skies, southerly winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour. And seas will be, at least for the first part of the day, very light, just a light chop from the winds. Later on, as we are heading north, we may experience a little bit of more Atlantic swell, 3 feet or so, or just about a meter high. Sunset tonight takes place at 7:35, and sunrise tomorrow morning will be at 6:48 for those who are up early. And of course, we do have all kinds of stuff in planning for you for this evening, so please check your cruise compass. I'm quite sure that you will find something of interest there. And as always, a lot of activities are planned, and live music plentiful, and also 2 great shows in the main theater tonight. With a world champion juggler, and also some late night adult comedy for those who enjoy a good laugh or two. So then I just want to wish you all a wonderful evening, and I certainly hope I get to see you around. Thank you very much. All right.
That's how you do it. I was wondering how you did it.
Keep this speed, yeah? Alongside. Out to the gate. Out away.
Okay folks, it is post sail away. I do apologize for the lack of footage at the usual locations here. I'm not sure how much I can show you here because I was told not to film a lot of the actual ship hailing. I don't know what the whole logistics of it is, but I've showed as much as I could here in the video, of course. You already seen the tour with the captain of the Mariner of the Seas. We were glad to show that, of course. Beautiful ship, by the way. We're in the bridge. That's the little secret here I've been hinting at for the past 2 days here. We were able to get a first-hand view of the departure of Nassau. I've done that departure many times as an observer, if you will. And that was cool. Got to meet the Nassau Harbor pilots, and who knows, maybe we'll get a collaboration with them rolling up here shortly. Again, the piloted series is happening very big here. Anyway, I'm at the Windjammer getting a quick snack here. I haven't really ate all day here, been running around, charging gear, getting ready for this video shoot. Got some mac and cheese and cookies here. Nothing too crazy here. Again, off that video shoot here. Very, very exciting here. Again, not sure how much I can show you guys, but we got a lot of content shot here. So yes, as mentioned earlier in the video, there from our clip at the Windjammer, we were on board the navigational bridge during the departure of Nassau. I got to witness the opportunity to see the departure here of the port of Nassau, of course, with a heavy emphasis of watching what the pilots were doing at the port of Nassau here. It is currently now 1900, sunset, as you can probably hear in the wind and the audio here, and I do apologize. There was a video published, which you probably saw by now, that the camera was acting up. I don't know what was wrong with it, never usually does. Unfortunately, the video looks a little wonky, but it is what it is. I still publish that video anyways because it's a lot of valuable information in the video, even though the video footage it's less than ideal. Anyhow, we are here, as you see, with looking at the beautiful old sunset here at the old Bahama shipping channel here, heading from Nassau to Port Canaveral, Florida. We talked to the captain here. Our current plan actually is we're going to be going straight to Florida past Miami, just because the weather is more favorable down there. So that's what's going on here on board the beautiful Mariner of the Seas. Again, I appreciate you guys watching this episode of the show. No, there was not a lot going on, just because that was a pretty big shoot, and unfortunately the camera, of course, malfunctioned. It could have malfunctioned during the arrival. It could have malfunctioned anytime, but during when it was needed most, it was not working. We'll fix it though for next pilot ship videos, so stay tuned for that. And with that is going to conclude the Mariner of the Seas cruise vlog series. We're here in Galveston. The Mariner has arrived home. That was Port Canaveral arrival, but we're still here in Galveston showing you the Mariner of the Seas. I have a big announcement coming. Stay tuned for that. We'll explain why I'm here in Galveston a little bit later. Just spoiler alert, you'll be seeing a lot more of that ship in the following years. So anyway, guys, we're going to go back and film some more Canaveral content before we get the Galveston content rolling up here, because it's going to be coming the Galveston channel for a few years. Again, I'll stay tuned with that announcement in the following videos. Until then, my name is Tyler, and thank you so much for watching the Mariner of the Seas cruise vlog series, where we did our amazing last cruise on the Mariner of the Seas from Port Canaveral.